So let's take a look at the work plan for this week. So we see at the top the word mandatory. This means this is what you're expected to do. So we have some mandatory quests for this week, and then we have the whole block mandatory. So these are the social studies quests. It's in a separate place called Legion of Honor. Let me show you where that is. Go over to my 3D Game Lab, and currently I'm in my D16 group, but I click the arrow by D16 and I go down to Legion of Honor, and I see the quest made for Legion of Honor. And so that's where you can go to find your social studies quests. Now when I come back here, I say, oh, there's spreadsheet strengthener, level 1, 12. Well, what I can do is I can just copy that. So I'm going to copy that, and I go over here, and so inside quests, so I'm going to look at my available, and I just paste that in. Let's see if we find it, and there it is. Okay, so let's see if that works for other ones. Let's look at the Anki flashcards count A. So at that quest, so I go over to here and I paste that in, and there, well, it finds a little bit more. So you can use that in order to find things from your spreadsheet and so what I would suggest is that you go through and just color in with green, for example. So let's say that you did this one. One way to do it is to color it in green in your spreadsheet as you finished it. So I say, okay, I've done that one, I've turned it in. But before, you might plan and say, well, I'm going to do that on Thursday. Okay. So let's say you get to Friday and you say, oh, this isn't green yet. Then you say, oh, I'm behind schedule. So what do we have? So we have some new stuff. We have Miss Mary Lou's going to do some lessons on the clock of eras, so on some geological time periods. Our chariot challenge, we're going to have the race on Friday, so try and have your designs ready before Friday so you can test them out. The memory palace, you're going to expand your memory palace, get 25 new locations in the classroom. Those will be your decision. And then you'll start adding quotations as well, so you'll find some quotations. Okay, so we'll do a new spreadsheet, and then we'll make some Anki flashcards based on what we learn in that spreadsheet. Okay. And we'll finish the final draft of the Writer's Workshop for Miss Ariana.